we struck one way down on the other side. It's time to head back to the OHIO. Going back empty-handed for the 10th year in a row turkey hunting down here. Man, we suck at turkey hunting down here.
That's probably why we stopped coming.
Well, we're going to get one day. I'm going to one day. All right, guys. See you in Ohio for the opener. It should be a lot of fun. There's a lot of birds. We're out.
Yeah.
Bye, cabin.
Bye, Kevin.
All right, guys. Welcome to the Deer Shop Podcast, presented by Siman Brothers Outdoors and the Leaky John Boat Company.
He went and watched a movie that has a $200 million production budget, and then the next thing he watched was our video on YouTube that has a $0 production budget.
This is the first buck I've shot in over 10 years.
Your track job was the first fun track job.
That
That kind of like, I think part of my life was influenced by that night.
Then you miss him 3 times with a rifle at 70 yards on video for the whole world to see.
that's what Caleb did. 5 years ago, we couldn't shoot a deer at 100 yards with a slug gun. Now you're shooting turkeys at 100 yards with a shotgun.
Joey takes
The shop is closing up.
Make sure he takes all his right antlers. You can't leave anything. All right, guys. Deer Shot Podcast, episode 135. And as you can see, if you're watching on the YouTube, we're at the Gore camp.
Go to West Virginia.
West Virginia. We are here in West by God, Virginia, in the cabin, sitting on the couch,
Yes, sir.
enjoying a couple afternoon beverages.
Just a few.
We don't have a script today. Caleb's going off script, so it could go in any direction. Obviously, we're going to be talking about turkey hunting a little bit because that's what we're down here for. And what's what we've been doing. We had the Pavlik boys, had ourselves a hunt the other day. I won't go too far into that because I'm going to try and get them on. Broken record. Said that about 400 times on the podcast. But I'd love to get them on to talk about the hunt. We went out for youth season at the home farm, and, man, it was a beautiful thing. And we had I don't know, I guess you'd call it a perfect hunt.
Yeah.
We had birds gobbling like crazy. They flew down, strutted around for a little bit in the woods, got pissed off at my calling, came running in, chased off at Jake. Hudson was able to kill his first bird on film in the food plot.
I thought you were going to go too far.
Not too far. There's a lot more. There's a lot more to it. So the other bird came in and flogged him and then stood around, and we had ourselves a time, and we were back to the house by 8 o'clock.
Beautiful morning for it.
Let's do that tomorrow.
Dude, I would love to do that tomorrow. We haven't been down here for what, three seasons?
Yeah, this is our third. So we went 3 years without coming down here.
For turkey season.
For turkey hunting. We were down here. The last time we were down here was 2023. April of 2023 was the last time we were down here. So 3 seasons ago.
Yeah. Pretty much once we kind of got the Ohio property.
Yeah.
We tried to do some turkey camp down there.
Yes.
And
we've had turkey camp down at the Ohio property 2 years in a row.
Yeah. And then kind of stopped coming here. These birds are tough to hunt. We've had some good encounters when we came down, the years previous, but they are some tough birds to hunt out here.
Yeah, I think the big thing is the terrain makes it tough to stay on them. So when we come down here, and for one, the theme of the weekend and the theme that always happens down here is weather.
Yes.
So on the ride, we came down yesterday afternoon. It rained. It was torrential downpour pretty much the entire drive. And we're in the spring reviewing all these videos. We've been down here working on the cabin yesterday and today. And in the background, we have all our turkey camp videos from the past just to kind of get our brains rewired into the spots and what happened and good places to be because it's been so long since we've been down here. The theme has always been how wet it is. It just rains. I mean, I know it's springtime in West Virginia, but
every time we leave, though, it's raining.
Yep.
And then we get down here and it's raining. And we just talked to a local at the gas station last night, and he was just saying how they needed the rain so bad that it's been so dry. And of course it's, when we're here.
And what he said definitely checks out because when we pulled into the parking lot or when we pulled into the property here, I was so worried that we were going to sink down into nothing. We hopped out of the truck and it was bone hard rock. Yes. Even though it's been raining all day, the ground was pretty hard.
Yeah.
But it cleared up today. It has not rained at all. It's not calling for any more rain. It got windy and kind of cold, so it dried out pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's it's drying everything out, and hopefully makes for a good hunt in the morning.
If that wind dies off, which I haven't checked the weather, but hopefully I'll check the weather here in a little bit. If that wind dies off for tomorrow morning and it stays in the 40s and 50s like it has been, tomorrow morning should be just perfection.
Yeah, I hope they're just hammering.
They weren't gobbling above the cabin this morning. I woke up to take a piss about 7, popped my head out on the porch and listened for a while. I didn't hear anything, but the trees were still dripping and it was a little bit windy then, so.
Yeah, and who knows the sounds down here, and we've talked about this before, are so different. And about 5 years ago, you were on one side of the mountain,
Yep.
and Isaac and I were on the other side, and you heard a bird, we didn't hear a bird answering to us. It's crazy.
Yeah, I was listening to you guys call a bird.
Right.
But you guys didn't know there was a bird gobbling back to you. And then I ended up not going over that way because I didn't want to booger up your hunt. And then you guys came back down and were like, oh yeah, we didn't hear nothing.
Yeah, we had no clue.
I'm like, dude, I was listening to a bird gobbling and calling. It's so hard we talked about it even for the gun season podcast. When we're down here for rifle hunting, you hear a gunshot and you're like, oh, for sure that was Isaac. And then you get down to the camp and Isaac's like, I didn't shoot.
Yeah,
like,
that was
then who the fuck
a mile
shot?
away.
Yeah.
From him. Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, these hills make it hard to just judge sound, but
yeah. Well, in the hills, like you said, the terrain, it makes it hard to hunt birds. They're on our side, and then just they decide to go over to the other side of the mountain. They fly across, and they're gone.
do you remember a couple of years ago we were down here talking to the neighbors? We were talking to the Massies. And John said in the mornings when we'd go up, he said we'd drive up past his house. We'd use his road at the time, drive up past his house in the early morning, go up Turkey. And he said, like right after first light, all the birds would glide down and go down to that cow pasture, hang out down low all day long by the river. And then in the afternoon, they worked their way back up to the top. So we're up top calling, walking around trying to find these birds. And they had all glided down. We're hanging out in the river.
Right.
But now there's cows in that pasture, so I don't think they're down in there as much, hopefully.
Yeah, I hope not.
Because I'm not going down there to get them if they are.
No.
It's too far.
Kind of screwed.
It never, we mention it a lot, unless you're from West Virginia or live in some of the parts of like Kentucky, even a little bit Southern Ohio, but Southern Ohio really doesn't compare. This terrain is just so unforgiving.
Yeah.
Once you're up top, you're staying up top.
Yeah.
And if you go down, you're staying down.
You're not running a turkey down to the bottom and then you hear another one up top and getting up there in any amount of time.
I mean, maybe 15 years ago when we were younger bucks.
Yeah.
We've been hunting turkeys. This is our 10th. So we went back and we were looking at the videos and the history. We've been hunting turkeys down here for 10 seasons now. This is season number 10. That we've been coming down with you to film turkey hunting.
Yes.
Your dad's killed a few birds down here. Your grandpa's killed a few birds down here.
Yep.
All previous to us coming down.
Yes.
Once we started coming down and trying to film the videos.
No birds.
The birds, we've never killed one down here at Camp Gore in the springtime.
One might say you're bad luck.
Like maybe.
The Pavliks wouldn't, but we might down here.
Maybe. I mean, I've had, how many times have we called in birds within range though?
No, I know. We've
at least twice, 2 or 3 times, 3 times I think down here we've had birds flirting on range called in.
Yeah.
The famous calling in a horse was down here. We called
3 horses.
3 horses.
Yep.
Down here that happened. Calling in the turtle was not down here. That was at your old Egypt farm.
Yeah.
That was where we called it the turtle.
Yep.
I'm sure I've told that story.
But we do see turtles every time we're out.
We haven't seen one yet today.
Well,
but we didn't spend a ton of time in the woods today. Man, let's recap that. First, fucking gas station. The critters that were in that gas station. Awesome.
Yeah.
That dude's shirt. That dude's shirt just had about 4 strands of thread left in it. He was wearing it proud.
It looked like he went through a combine.
He would have broke the combine if that dude went through it.
Tore up.
How'd you get cognac? COGNAC.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you're watching the YouTube video, you might notice I have a new hat and new hoodie. May 1st, so coming up in a week or 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. Jay's doing the release somewhere around the 1st of May for Seasons Left for these turkey camp hoodies, or these turkey Seasons Left hoodies. So get those. There's new turkey camp hoodies on leakyfishing.com. Leakyfishing.com. which is our apparel website, through the Leaky John Boat Company, which is Luke's brother Luke, the one who doesn't talk much. Where's that guy who don't talk much? That one. He has the fishing apparel company that runs our website that sells all the Deer Shop podcast apparel and the Siman Brothers Outdoors apparel. And the Turkey Camp apparel's on there. There's brand new hoodies. They look fucking sweet. There's these new hats that look pretty sweet. This is the camo one with the gold. He sells, there's a couple other different designs or styles of hat on there as well. But the new hoodies are sweet. They're like the Deer Camp patch, but a Turkey Camp version that I helped him with a little bit.
Yeah, I'll have to get my hands on some of those.
Leakyfishing.com. Buy a hoodie. Rep it.
It's good clothes. Good
Tell
quality.
people where you got it from.
Yeah, good quality. I buy a lot of stuff from there.
I think Luke said you're his number one customer.
Yeah.
You are.
I'll tell
you.
you.
There's a couple other guys that buy a lot of stuff too, but you're definitely the number one customer.
Yeah, well, usually when I buy something, I double up and get something for my dad as well. And,
yeah.
And it's nice to rep, obviously, when we're down at, deer camp here in West Virginia or in Ohio and, hanging out at the shop and everything like that. It's cool to rep the gear.
It's better than wearing a fire department hoodie all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I have. I have SBO hoodies and I have fire department hoodies and then, Shawnee Lake hoodies.
They sell hoodies up there?
They do.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
My parents got a camper there now.
Yeah.
If you're a local Medina County person, Shawnee Lake Campgrounds, man, that's the place to be. We're up there. The Gores are up there. A bunch of other people are up there. Jeff have a camper there?
No, but they typically hang out with us, but Grayson's in travel baseball this summer, so they're going to be pretty busy.
A couple guys from my work, or at least one guy from my work, his family has a camper up there. So there's a lot of us that have campers. Shawnee Lake Campground. Check that out.
Yep.
Do a little free repping.
Well, yeah, kind of talk about what this morning
let's talk about Mouseageddon. So we were at the gas station, had that situation. That guy rubbed up against you, said, I needed that with the tore up shirt. For one, me and Chris are laughing. We walk in there. Chris has got this. We walk into Walmart on the way down. We always stop at Walmart in Spencer.
Yes.
We always stop at the Walmart in Spencer, not Spencer, Ohio, where I live, but Spencer, West Virginia. We always stop to get our groceries there because it's literally on the way and it's just fast. It's only 45-ish minutes, an hour-ish, depending on how fast we drive from the cabin. So it's nice to just get it, and then you don't have to worry about the food getting too warm or anything like that rolling around the truck. So we walked in there yesterday. We were both wearing gym shorts.
No. I was wearing cargo shorts.
I was wearing gym shorts. You were wearing dudes.
I was wearing cargo shorts. Hey, dudes. And then
you had your creepy little handlebar fireman mustache thing going on.
Yeah, had the creepy mustache going.
And we're walking around pushing a cart together, saying, "Hey, do we need toilet paper? do we need what else is on the list? Oh, crock pot liners. We need some crock pot liners. Make sure you pick up Lysol wipes." Every single person in there was giving us these weird looks because they thought we were the only gays in Spencer, West Virginia.
We were together. Yeah, we repped it.
Oh, man.
It was fine.
There was people giving us creepy looks the whole time. Dude, we're just a couple of deer camp guys leaving 80 degrees, coming to 50 degrees, trying to get some equipment in the rain.
I think that's why the lady, the cashier...
Wouldn't talk to us?
Yeah, wouldn't talk to us.
Do you remember...
It's like blasphemy.
Do you remember when me, you, Matt, and Isaac... I think it was me, you, Matt, and Isaac. We stopped at that Walmart probably 3-4 years ago. It might have been the last time we went turkey hunting. I can't quite remember. And there was that old bag at the cash register, but she was like, she said something like, "Well, what are you boys doing?" or whatever. Like she was being very.
She used to be a model.
Yes.
Yeah.
So she was being very chatty, and then we're like, "Oh, blah blah blah," and somehow or another, like I can't remember how I brought up, but she's like, "Oh, I used to be a model," and she showed us pictures from like the 1960s.
Yeah, she was like Miss Kansas or something.
Yeah,
like
Betty
that.
Page looking chick.
Yeah,
she looked good back then, but she was like, West Virginia Spencer.
Yeah.
She was such a nice lady.
She was a nice lady.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her since.
Nope.
Maybe she got back into it.
Maybe she did. Maybe she did.
Good for her.
So we pull up into the cabin up in here in the fucking rain, like always. Of course, it was fucking raining. And we open the front door and we just get hit with a stink. Just this fucking stink.
Foul.
Hits us. And we're like, what the fuck is that?
And we've never had that before.
Yeah. So when we leave the cabin, we bring the grill and we bring the trash cans and everything comes in and gets locked up in the cabin. I noticed it right away. The trash can stinks like dog pecker. Just fucking bad. And Chris sticks his head down and there's a dead mouse in the garbage can.
So gross.
Just rotting away in there. fucking
instantly like dry heaving.
So we take that outside, open up all the windows and doors, get everything kind of put away, and we're still smelling this stink. And it just won't go away. So we go into our bathroom, which is actually just our supply closet because there's no bathroom in there. And there's a giant mouse nest sitting on top of our window air conditioning unit.
Yeah.
With a dead mouse on the top of it.
Yeah.
Stinking.
And then another one, like as soon as you walk into the corner, just another nest of
giant nest in the corner with a live mouse in. That one starts running around.
Yep.
So we end up having to throw away, what all do we end up having to throw away? The Keurig, the window air conditioner. We're probably going to take the trash can home and get a new trash can. Remind us to put that on the list and let Kevin know there isn't a trash can when he comes down in June.
Our running carpet.
Oh, yeah, our runners. So we put carpet runners everywhere because we got the laminate flooring for our boots to wipe mud off and shit. Had to throw one of those away, just all destroyed. They look like someone had left one roll of toilet paper out somewhere in that closet.
No, that one was paper towel roll, probably.
Paper towel roll, okay.
Yeah.
So all paper products, we always had to end up we always put them in totes. We have plastic lockable totes, and we've never had a problem. If all the paper products go into a plastic lockable tote and anything that the mice can eat that you would not leave out, obviously, we haven't had any problems. But, man, this time was fucking mouse again. We ended up clearing a bunch of shit out of that closet, and then Chris goes in there with a machete. How did you end up killing him?
So, first I tried to trap it with a broom, and it was too fast, and he kind of like ran around the corner, and then he was hiding under like our axe that we have in the corner. He was like,
we keep
there.
all our supplies are in that closet or shelving and shit.
So I ended up just whacking him with the machete. Like half of his backside was hanging out, and I just came down hard on him, and put him down.
If you don't kill a turkey, at least you got a mouse.
Yeah, I did. We didn't mount him, but
no,
it wasn't good for eating either.
He was actually a pretty good sized deer mouse. All three of them are deer mouse. They weren't the little gray house mice you find in your own house. These are like deer mouse with the long tails.
Yeah,
fuckers,
quite large. But yeah, we got rid of him, and then pretty much took everything out of that storage room.
Yeah,
which we just got
we had
cleaned
just
up.
Organized it we organized it when we came down bow hunting, I believe, in October. So it hadn't even been an entire year since that closet's been cleaned out and perfectly organized, and it got fucked up again.
Yep. So we pulled everything out, and we ended up Swiffering in there and everything else, and it's a lot better.
It's Gucci. It smells better in here now.
Yeah, way better.
We got to tackle Derek and Darren's room at some point, and I don't know what's going to happen with that.
But yeah, then we just,
it's got stuff everywhere.
Last night after that, we kind of just hung out and made some deer steaks.
Yeah, last night was a deer steak night. Lots of hunting videos on the TV.
Yeah, just kind of chilled. We did some cleaning, like our usual when we get down here. I mean, we either have ladybugs that are kind of hanging out on the walls.
They're like, we call them ladybugs, but aren't they like the Japanese?
I mean, they're
ladybug.
They're ladybug
fuckers.
to me.
Yeah.
But we have to usually get the vacuum out, suck those up off the wall and the ceiling. And I'm not talking like a crazy amount. It's not like we're infested here or anything like that. I don't want you guys thinking we live in some kind of dirty, cabin.
They see the videos. They know that it's nice. It's just if anyone owns a hunting camp, they know what it's like. You go 2, 3, 4 months without coming down to a place, and you come into it. There's always a lot of things that are done.
Well, yeah, because we haven't been back since
November.
So yeah,
late November. So it's been 5 months since anyone's been down here.
Just usual cleanup stuff kind of last night, and then this morning. Woke up and we had to do the outhouse, which
that was another mouse again.
Yep, another dead mouse and another live one running around with a huge nest.
So we talked about this not on the podcast, but me and you've been talking about this. They have the little the Decon brand or whatever. I can't even know, like the little green mouse rat poisoning little star looking pellet things. Them fucking mice put those things everywhere. They must not kill them that fast.
Well, we also put them everywhere, though too.
I mean, I don't so we almost died because we were going to go make those deer steaks last night.
Yeah.
I dumped the smoker pellets from the bag into the hopper, and there's all those green fuckers were in the smoker pellets.
Right. We definitely didn't do that. The
So
mice
then
are
I-
definitely pulling those in.
Yeah, so I like took the top 3 inches of smoker pellets and threw them over the side because I didn't want to smoke up some rat poisoning on our meat.
I mean, we're still alive.
Yeah, we actually feel fucking great.
Yeah.
Didn't die.
No, we're good.
You used the wrong seasoning on the meat, but it came out pretty good.
Well, I didn't use the wrong seasoning.
They just didn't have it. At
They
the
didn't
store.
have the one we usually use, which is the Brazilian steakhouse.
You did chipotle pepper instead.
Yep, chipotle pepper, and then we have another bag of bourbon brown sugar.
Yeah, if that meat doesn't cook, did you keep it on high?
Yeah.
Okay. We've been cooking a roast all day and it's not done.
Well, I think the cord must have got loose and might have turned off for a little bit, but that's all right.
Weird how that happens.
We'll just be eating late.
We're gonna be eating late. We're gonna go roost birds after this, anyways.
Yeah, we're gonna try to
What time is it?
put some birds to bed. It's 7:10.
7:10. So we'll probably sneak out there in about 30 minutes and see if we can get any gobbles.
Yeah, yeah.
Might change up our plans for the morning if they're gobbling up here up top. But we spent the rest of the day just working on cabin stuff. We did go see the neighbor. We always got to go down and see Jake. We're here. Talk to him for a little while. And then we got a couple cameras checked low.
Put out some minerals.
Put out some minerals. The one camera, man, we put a camera up on a ridge over here on a big giant pile of corn when we left just to have it, to see what deer were going to survive. And for some reason, the fucking camera didn't work. That pisses me off.
Well, and
When you have a camera soaked for 6 months in a place like West Virginia and you're all excited, you pop the memory card in and there's nothing on it. It's just the worst fucking feeling.
we pulled that though too. Like we put it up, and then didn't we pull it that next day? And we had some does up there. Like it was working at one point,
Yeah, I don't.
and then just stopped.
It's a stealth cam. It's one of the stealth cams I bought from Bob for like $20 when he moved out of his house a couple years ago.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. I don't think Bob listens to the podcast. He might. Bob, if you're listening to the podcast, you're on camera. Fucked us.
You can have it back.
Yeah. He texted me the other day. He says he misses hunting around us.
I bet.
I bet too. Checked a couple other cams. The Mountain Monster 2.0 was alive on January 19th, so I think that's safe to say that the fucking Mountain Monster 2.0, because the first one definitely was dead.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him since 23. But the Mountain Monster 2.0 is going to be in year 4 next year. Or this year will be year 4 of us having him on camera.
He's
so.
a beaut.
Oh, he's, 100, probably high 130s, probably low 140s 8-point last year because he had really good G3s. Just really fucking good G3s. So he's been a 10-point, a 9-point, and 8-point. So hopefully he's not a 7-point this year.
Right.
Hopefully he's a 12-point.
Yeah.
I just wanted to blow
He'll be a
up.
beast. We got some up and comers.
He loves the Witch's Cabin area. He's always on the fucking Witch's Cabin cameras.
He
often.
does.
And there was two or three other good bucks.
Well, we'll probably catch him over on Isaac's Mountain as well.
Yeah, but we'll grab those. We might grab those cameras tomorrow if we have time.
Yeah,
we're gonna try and grab cameras tomorrow. But if we're hunting good and the birds are gobbling, I'm not gonna be fucking around with cameras. But,
Well, and that we could always, do our
yeah,
hunting, come out to this point,
go walk,
and then bring it back around and come out where we came in.
and anything that we don't get, we'll just grab in June. We're planning on trying to come back in June if we can. A couple of us maybe.
Yeah, Kevin wasn't able to make it down this weekend. MJ had a concert, but he was saying that he'd like to make it down here in June and do whatever. I don't know what he's going to do in June.
Well, we're talking about possibly replacing the floor in some of the bedrooms where it's getting a little spongy. That would suck.
Yeah, I doubt he's going to want to do it in June, but we'll see.
We need a new window air conditioning unit for sure. I know I already mentioned that, but coming down here in the summertime without air conditioning is murder.
Yeah, if anyone wants to donate a window air conditioner,
I think we can find one.
I'm sure. But it is nice to have because it does get warm in here.
Yeah, especially upstairs. It gets murderously hot upstairs if we don't have the air conditioning.
You get a lot of big bodies, some big backs up in here.
Yes. Yes.
Sheesh.
Do you think the floor's fucked up in there in the room from you jumping off the bed?
I'm on the bottom bunk. I'm not jumping off any beds. It was. I about went through it last
That might
night.
be my
Though.
fault.
I about went through it.
Yeah. I slept like a rock last night. There's nothing quite hits like deer camp naps and sleeping. It's like right there.
Yeah. It's nice. Well, you don't have, much to worry about. You check in at home, make sure everybody's okay, and then it's just, like I said, it's just, R&R. Just kind of hang out and relax.
It has turned into a nice R&R for sure, to get away from home and come out here to deer camp. Turkey camp this time, but we just refer to it as deer camp.
Right.
Come out to deer camp and just enjoy a couple days off. My soul needs it every once in a while. There's been times there was a stretch there when we were having our kids, like me and Matt were having kids, the whole kids thing starting up, where we only came down during November gun season. We didn't do turkey. We weren't coming down in the summer to do a work party.
We didn't come extra for bow or anything.
No, so like when we were only coming once a year for a couple year stretch there, like that's the 3 years that we didn't come down here turkey hunting. It's a little rough. Like you need to get down in here and get away for a couple days like that and enjoy the woods a little bit.
Well, yeah, and unfortunately, my schedule kind of runs around your guys' schedule too, because I don't want to come down here alone. It's not. I would, but it's definitely not as fun.
No.
I mean,
and these 2-person trips, me and you have taken a lot of these 2-person trips over the last couple of years.
Yeah,
just because Matt's got the multiple kids and everything, everything that's going on. They're still obviously very enjoyable when we do them, and they're required, but it doesn't hit the same as when there's 6 people down here at the cabin. When you get those big 6-person groups plus, that's when it's really, really a good time.
Yeah.
When we did the true turkey camps back in the day, you can only hunt till 1:00 here in West Virginia. So you wake up in the morning, you go hunt, you come back down, you just party all day long.
Right. Get the games going.
Yeah.
You'll cornhole and horseshoes and.
I mean, you're doing the 2-man operation. There ain't none of that going on.
No.
Nope.
Just kind of hang out and drink some pops.
Take naps, and clean.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sure do a lot of fucking cleaning.
Yes, indeed.
So tomorrow's turkey hunting. Our plan is to go up. We're going to go up Isaac's Mountain. It's kind of a centrally located area. It's the easiest walk up the hill, and it's kind of centrally located to where we can listen for birds. And if we had to bust right or bust left, we can kind of get around to them. We're going to go roost in a different spot tonight, just to kind of see if there's any birds hanging out here above the cabin. I've never had a ton of luck getting the birds to gobble at night, but they do gobble at night, from time to time. It's just, we haven't been very good at getting them put to bed, but you never know. It's worth a shot. Plus we got to take some minerals up there anyway. So we're going to be halfway up. We might as well just hang out on the side and listen.
Right.
We could actually kind of filter out towards the point a little bit so we can hear down towards Isaac too. If one's gobbling that way, you know what I'm saying? Come out here a little bit to the edge more.
Yeah.
And come down this way.
Yeah.
It'll work out good.
See what happens.
After this, we're going back home for a week. I'm going to be working on the new homestead pretty hard. I got moved in fully. I promised you guys we'd get podcasts going, and we did. So I had to edit this podcast tonight, by the way. I forgot that part. When we come back while you're cooking dinner, I got to get this podcast on the internet for tomorrow morning.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got the laptop. It should be quick work. The audio portion should be quick work.
Right.
But, yeah, I moved into the new house, and we're slowly just making it ours, and I got to work on the homestead. But then Ohio's turkey season opens on Saturday, and I know we got some big plans to hunt pretty hard Saturday and Sunday. A combination of me and Dylan, me and Isaac, me and Ethan. We're going to be hitting the farms pretty hard. What's your plan for next weekend?
Saturday, go back to work.
So no hunting on opening day?
No hunting on opening day. And then Sunday working as well. So
you're not doing any hunting this weekend, are you?
Nope, not opening. But maybe during the week.
Yeah, we gotta come. We gotta try and get together and shoot down to your cabin in Southern Ohio to get some hunting down there.
Yeah, I don't mind going. I mean, if it's not feasible to pull you away or anything like that, I don't mind going down there alone for like that kind of thing, like turkey hunting.
If you leave in the morning early, it's only a 2-hour drive.
Right.
So if you leave at like 3:50, you can be down there before first light pretty easily.
Yeah. Yeah. Which, I mean, before we had the cabin, that's what we would do.
Yeah. That is what we would do. Day trips.
Right. And it's not bad because then obviously, you're back by the afternoon and good to go.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. I got to check the schedule.
Yeah, I don't really have much planned outside of Saturday and Sunday. So we're like I said, I'm gonna hunt opening day in Ohio with Dylan. And then we're gonna bop around on Sunday and see how the weekend shakes out. Hopefully, we get a bird or two killed, and then after that, I'll just when time is available, try and make some hunts happen. I do enjoy how the second half of the season. I think it's actually the last 3 weeks now. They might have changed it. I'll have to look into it. They've changed it so that we can hunt in the afternoons longer in Ohio. And I like some of those afternoon hunts are kind of nice. The birds aren't going crazy and they're not gobbling like they do in the mornings, but you get up close to an area where they're roosting, you get on a bird gobbling towards late in the afternoon, you start calling them in, you can make some magic happen.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever hunted turkey in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So
You just gotta know where they're roosting.
yeah. Yeah, hopefully we get on one tomorrow. I still have yet to kill a turkey, so.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that you've never killed a gobbler, but
Well, my dad, and he's always been like into turkey hunting and everything.
your dad used to kill a bunch. So your dad's killed a bunch at his original Southern Ohio property that he sold,
Yes.
and then he's killed a couple down here, but he hasn't killed any at the Southern Ohio farm yet, has he?
No. Spaniel is the only one that's
Spaniel.
killed a bird at the Southern Ohio property. So, which, I mean, he stole my bird. That was mine.
There was
Fine.
technically 3 of them. There was one for all of us.
There was one for
There
all
was
of
one
us.
for each of us, but Matt just had the best shot.
Yeah.
Because he's taller than you.
I know.
He can just see out into that field a little bit better.
I could not. And I was a little bit behind him. But that's okay. You know, that's what it's all about. I'm just glad we are, starting to take some game off that property.
Yeah.
And, we're kind of making it into our own. And
Yeah, it's like
it's producing.
it's just like buying that new house. It takes a while to kind of turn it into your farm. But, I mean, that buck you killed there this year, damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
For real.
I would like to repeat that.
We need to get down there and shed hunt.
Yeah. We didn't even get down there for that either. Well, when we were planning on going, I think it ended up being like,
Piss and rain.
yeah, pissing rain and cold and nasty. So.
You said something like, I haven't been home in 5 days.
Well, that could have been too.
Yeah, that's part of it.
So,
Remind me to buy my license while I'm also editing that podcast tonight.
yeah,
And I'll buy my license.
I'll get that knocked out.
Yeah, for down here.
But
Yeah, so listen next week to the podcast. Hopefully I'll be able to get Hudson on the Pavlik boys to talk about that hunt so we can give you a little bit more details on that. It was an awesome hunt. That video will be live next Sunday. So you're listening to this podcast Monday. The Sunday following, second day of Ohio season, is when the first episode of the Turkey Camp Chronicles will go live. That'll be Hudson's youth season kill. It's gonna be awesome video. I have a lot of plans for it, and it worked out great. And then the following Sunday after that is when you'll get this video of us drinking pops and hanging out, cleaning a cabin in West Virginia. And then the weekend after that, week 3 of Ohio season, you will get the Pennsylvania turkey camp video because we're going to Pennsylvania on May 1st. So we have West Virginia, Ohio, PA, all boom, boom, boom in a row. 3 states, hopefully 3 birds, plus the bonus youth weekend bird we already got down. Should be a lot of fun.
be nice.
I love turkey hunting. A lot of people hate on turkey hunting. I love turkey hunting.
It's a good time.
I hope our podcast from down here at the cabin didn't bore you too much. We love being down here. We love working on it. We love doing all this stuff, filming and just hanging out down here at Camp Gore. Big part of what we do. So, if we were down here, we were going to throw a podcast together. But
Yeah, I mean, we love sharing it with you guys as well. So, kind of going on the journey with us.
Yep.
So
A little bit of a short one this week, but that's okay. We got work to do. We got birds to go roost. So thank you guys for listening. This is Deer Shot Podcast episode 135.
135.
We are out.
Good night.
Good day.
Good
Good day, sir.